That's a really general question. I mean, the short answer to how do you shorten feedback loops is, again, get up and talk to people. Use the cross-functional, testing is cross-functional by nature, right? So I think that's something that is only now being sort of realized in the ops community, especially. Ops does a lot of the same kind of testing and investigation as we do, but they're not cross-functional, they're ops. Again, like the tester typically a tester is okay talking to executives, okay talking to devs, talking to customer support, that's kind of what we do. We wander around and we either solve thorny problems or we build mental models that allow us to predict thorny problems even better. And then besides talking to people, I mean, there are some really powerful tools that have emerged in the last 10 years. So just generally the concept of observability as exemplified by Honeycomb, which I think they're doing a really good job of solving a problem that nobody else does, of being able to drill down really deeply and explore log data. But there's a long history of monitoring tools behind the observability tools, and that starts with Graphite and StatsD back in 2011, and then goes through Kibana and Sumo Logic and Logstash and Elasticsearch, and that is technically, I mean, the monitoring and observability tooling that exists now, and you can just take off the shelf now, or if you're using a cloud provider, you just add it to your bill. You have CloudTrail, you have StackStorm on Google Product Cloud. So, for instance, like I'm typically able to walk into a dev shop, and if they'll give me access to their logs, telemetry, and whatever other observability tooling they may have, in a day or so, I can come back and say, like, okay, I can give you some ideas for where it would make sense to focus for just application stability. So I think that's a pretty tight feedback loop off of that. The monitoring and observability tooling, I'm going to say, is the number one thing in terms of shortening feedback loops in DevOps. I mean, that's when I think of shortening feedback loops, that's what I think of. So I think I'll just leave it at that.